The 5 Kleshas, Pancha Kleshas. This is spirituality by the numbers, using 5 as a categorization or memorization system that tells you what the afflictions or defilements of the mind are, and to pay attention to those, and to the extent that we can, don't be caught by them, which means don't be identified with them. They're called avidya, asmita, raga, devesha, and abhinavesha, which simply means ignorance, ego sense, attraction, aversion, and fear of death, clinging to life. The yoga system posits the idea that we are all in an active state of not knowing reality. That's called avidya. And therefore, until we become enlightened, everything we do has a little tinge of ignorance into it. As a result of that not knowing reality, we identify ourselves with the seemingly innocent and perfectly simple sense of me, I, me, mine. Who doesn't think subjectively that I'm here and I'm not the same as everything else? There's no homogeneous smudge that makes me not see, not be able to distinguish myself from the rug or the floor or another person or whatever. No, I'm separate from that, right? And as a result of that, I'm attracted to certain things and I push away other things. I feel I want to be hold on to, and the ultimate thing would be greedy, grabbing for everything I can get, and pushing things away that I don't want. My whole life, grabbing, pushing away, clinging and condemning. No wonder I was so exhausted at the end of the day. So meditation helps you watch that without identifying. Withdraw yourself, do a little self-distancing, look at it more objectively, and watch how it arises and passes away. And to so many things, you don't have to react to it. But then, if you do, then the last thing that solidifies is the sense of your own mortality, that you want to hold on to life and fear death. And so you do a lot of things to be in denial of that. And instead of letting death, like an advisor on your left shoulder that doesn't bullshit you, inform your life and quicken your life, you tend to forget about it. And in that sleepy state, you're always subject to more suffering. So the idea in yoga is to have this union, to have this longing, this cosmic homesickness to get back to our roots, our source, the emptiness, the superessential darkness that just bursts into reality, just like the quantum physicists say, where do these particles come from? They're not there one moment, and then all of a sudden they appear. That's who we are also. So we want to trace it back to understanding what is our cosmic nature, what is our true self, and not be lost in the ignorance of what that is, and therefore not falsely identify with the part of ourselves that is separate from everything. We are a part of everything, but we're not apart from everything. And as a result of that, it minimizes the amount of clinging, condemning, grabbing, and pushing away that we do. We're no longer seduced and fascinated by things. We're no longer repelled and lashing out against things. And as a result of that, we come to a certain kind of equanimity, which has to do with looking at our own mortality and making informed choices, and of course always serving in love.